Hi, I'm State Representative Ryan Mackenzie. Welcome to another edition of Legislative Report. Today we're here at Josh Early Candies, a terrific local business with a long history in our community. We're joined by Barry Doble, president of Josh Early Candies. Barry, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having us. Thank
well,
you.
if you can start out, why don't you just jump right in and tell us a little bit about the company and the history of the operation here.
We can trace our history back to 1904 when Josh Early Candies was known as Richardson and Early on 5th Street in Reading. My wife's great-grandfather sold wholesale chocolates and candies in Reading at that time. We then evolved to a retail manufacturer in Reading in the 1930s. It was known as Early's Old Fashioned Chocolates. We had a presence on Hamilton Street in Allentown in the 50s, and in 1961, my father-in-law opened a store at 4224 Hamilton Boulevard in Allentown, and it was our first major presence in Allentown. In 1982, we opened a store in Bethlehem, and in 1986, we moved from Hamilton Boulevard here to Tillman Street in Allentown. And we're very fortunate to be in the midst of a good workforce and at a good location.
Absolutely. Well, with a long history like that in the Lehigh Valley, why don't you tell us a little bit more about the workforce and also some of the things that have helped you maintain your business here in the Lehigh Valley?
Again, we're very fortunate to have a stable workforce. In 2007, we were recognized by the Pennsylvania Department of Labor as a Small Employer of the Year for having employed older Pennsylvanians. The average age of our workforce is approaching 60. Our oldest employee, our first employee, retired within the last 6 years. She was 92 years old when she retired. So we have a stable workforce. We're very fortunate in that we don't have a large amount of turnover. The business is managed by my wife, my sister-in-law, Lisa, my son, Barry, and myself. So it truly is a family-run business, and we take great pride in there's more than accounting going on here. It really is comes from the heart. We really feel very fortunate to be here and be able to continue Josh Early's legacy.
Absolutely. Well, and that shows that pride of the product and the history of the company really shows. I know that I enjoy the candies at all of the holidays throughout the year. It's something that is a tradition in our family, and I'm sure it is for a lot of others here in the Lehigh Valley. So thank you for joining us. And what we're going to do is, if it's all right with you, we're going to head back and take a look at what you're producing today. Why don't you tell us just a little bit about what we're going to see in the back?
Today we're making nonpareils, and nonpareil in French is without equal. The translation is without equal. We feel our nonpareils are without equal, and it's one of the mainstays. We're known for our assorted chocolates and nonpareils, and that's what we'll be seeing today. We're making nonpareils today, and it's one of our mainstays. We've become known for our nonpareils. We've been making them for probably 75 years or more. This is an old racine depositor, and it deposits 66 deposits of chocolate per tray, and there are 6 nozzles underneath this hopper. This is temperature controlled. One of the critical things about making nonpareils is that the temperature of the chocolate be at a certain temperature. Milk chocolate generally 87 to 89 degrees, and dark chocolate 91 to 93 degrees. The critical part is that microscopically chocolate contains cocoa butter, and for chocolate to have a nice snap and mouthfeel and that velvety mouthfeel, it needs to be tempered. This chocolate has been tempered. It needs to remain in temper while we're going through the process so that the end result then is nice to look at and has a nice texture in mouth.
All right, so after they come out of the racine depositor, where are they heading next?
They're going through a cooling tunnel. It's a 3-phase cooling tunnel. Initially, the temperatures are at about 55 degrees, then 65 degrees, and at the tail end again, back down to 55 degrees. If all things are working as they should, at the end of the tunnel, the chocolates have been set up and they can be processed further. When the chocolate cools, the trays are inverted, excess seeds fall off of the piece, and you're left with a bite-sized piece of chocolate.
That's
So-
great. And so this process, is this unique to Josh Early, or is this something?
Probably not.
Okay.
I'm sure you and your viewers have been to the movies where you've tried ice caps.
Sure.
Primarily a dark chocolate nonpareil with white seeds. So that is, I don't know that it's the origin of the nonpareil, but
But you guys do it a little bit better than other people.
we feel-
I know this candy tastes pretty good.
we feel we do. We add a little something extra to it so that it is a little bit flavor enhanced. I'm not at liberty to tell you what that is.
That's the secret recipe.
That's
That's
right.
right. Yep.
But
good.
we do nonpareils in all shapes and all different colors. We've started making what we call custom nonpareils now, so you can have them customized for weddings or showers. We've partnered with the Women's 5K Classic to create pink nonpareils for their efforts, whereby we donate the proceeds from sales to the Women's 5K Classic, and they then donate what they generate, the money they generate, to cancer research and cancer support here in the Lehigh Valley.
Oh, that's
It's
terrific.
It's a good partnership for us.
It seems like you're doing very well here, and that's certainly a testament to the workers and the product that you put out here. Tell us a little bit about all of those different products you offer here. It's a wide variety. How many different products, or what are some of your best sellers? Tell us a little bit about your product line.
We sell over 400 varieties of candy, so we're pretty much about variety, not so much quantity. We don't sell a great quantity of any one thing. We're a retail manufacturer. We sell retail exclusively, point of purchase. We don't wholesale. And it's more of a boutique specialty type of an experience for the customer. Our most popular products are probably our assorted chocolates and the nonpareils that you've been seeing. But they're all family recipes, honest to goodness family recipes developed by my wife's grandfather, her dad, some by myself and by my son. So we're all about family, all about small-time business, and again, just very fortunate to be here in the Lehigh Valley.
That's terrific. And now, the chocolates, how many different varieties of chocolate actually are there? How many do you produce here?
In our 1 pound box of assorted, there are 40 pieces to a box, and they are our most popular pieces. So it might encompass 25 or 30 different pieces, but actual chocolates, we probably manufacture 120 to 140 different chocolates.
Wow.
In all varieties, milk chocolate dark, a blend of milk and dark, some with inclusions and so forth. So every day is an adventure. We may develop a new one tomorrow, so that'll go from 250 to 251.
Yeah.
But
Now, make me feel good here. You hear that there are some health benefits to chocolate, dark chocolate especially. Is that true? Let's be honest.
that is true. From my sources tell me, a physician friend of mine tells me that we should be advertising that fact. Dark chocolate, especially high cocoa content dark chocolate, and we offer a 72% high cocoa content dark chocolate that is high in antioxidants and heart healthy. I'm not here to tell you that it's a health food, but there is scientific evidence to show that dark chocolate does have health benefits. And we do offer 72% cocoa. Anything higher than that, I will tell you, is almost non-palatable. Anything higher than 72% cocoa will be very astringent. My father-in-law used to play a joke on anyone traveling into the kitchen, and on occasion one of the ingredients we use is pure cocoa. It's 100% chocolate liquor. There's no sugar, no milk, nothing to sweeten it or soften the taste. Well, someone would walk by and ask what that was. It looks great. It looks very velvety, very chocolatey. And my father-in-law would pull a joke and say, go ahead and have a taste. Well, all you need is a fingertip full. And your mouth is about to pucker and very astringent. So
That's a great story.
that would be 100% cocoa solids.
Okay. Well, at least you've made me feel a little bit better. So now that I can enjoy the chocolates and know that there are some health benefits, it's not just good taste, but good for you as well.
Well, you need to have some.
That's
And,
right. Absolutely. So let's head out to the storeroom, and we'll see some of the other varieties of candies that you have out there.
Sounds great.
All right, so we're back out here at the front of the store now, and we can see some of the nonpareils that are actually finished and in the case here.
This is the finished product. They are dark chocolate nonpareils decorated with red, white, and blue seeds appropriately.
Absolutely.
And
Well, let's give a taste there. Let's check
you
them out.
can taste one of those.
Absolutely delicious, and again, something that I've grown up with throughout my entire life and brings back a lot of fond memories for me. Anybody who hasn't tried it, they're missing out, and so hopefully they'll come and join you here. Tell us a little bit about the store hours and how people can find you.
We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 till 9, Sundays from 12 till 6, with extended hours during the holidays.
That's terrific, and we'll put more information on the screen at the end of the show. And if there are any other state-related matters that you'd like to contact our office about, that information will be on the screen as well. Thank you again for joining Legislative Report. I'm State Representative Ryan Mackenzie, and I hope to see you on another show.
You can take this back to the office with you.
Thank you.